2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today. Not not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here on the first. Not bad. And he's down there. You got to read.
This is a 12-footer here.
Looking really good, this one. Appears to have overcooked this one. This is a par putt. Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Just a short putt remaining here. Starting the round above par today.
And his stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Oh, well played. Second shot on the second. Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And he's safely on the green. Putting for eagle here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. An opportunity to make their par. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
A bit wild on approach there. This would be a great up and down. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb.
This putt for par here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Look like this one's heading to the beach.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Wow. That's classy. Good save from there.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Nicely done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one heading towards the green. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
finally, they needed it.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, what a ripper from long range. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
And here we are with the third shot.
3 shots off the lead.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
This is on a great line.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Putting for par. That will work. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the hybrid. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
Was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
From around 140 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
A quality shot, that.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well holed. Let's move on. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Second shot here at the 10th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 3 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, that's unlucky. The buried line, the bunker, doesn't get much harder. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well, that'll play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Opting for the 5-iron. This one needs to kick left.
what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's straight into the trees. Sitting at 3 over par. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, caught up in some branches.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yeah, this is lovely.
This is from miles away.
Trying to save par here.
That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, so close. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And down it goes. Trailing by 7 after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Going with the 7. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
Time now for the 4th shot. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. This looks good.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That'll sting a bit. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Attaboy, good shot. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at 8 over for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
From around 120 yards here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. If it's up, it could be in. Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
This one's online. Just didn't drop. So close to the eagle. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.